Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another interesting video, this time with two FICMs. These are from the same customer. One of them was already sent to repair or so by another company in, it calls, I think it's SEI. This is the second module that I get from them that they repair. Uh, I will recommend to anybody, please don't even try that company. These are butcher. If you go and see Andy from Florida, that's exactly the same company that he sent to them, and they send the module back multiple times until he got tired and it was not repairable. I couldn't do nothing with him. I'm not sure exactly what is going to be the story on here. All right, so I'm going to just read what Todd. This is from Todd Feet. Or I'm a little hard with the last names. And here, remember, I'm originally from Costa Rica. All right, so hello, my name is Todd. I spoke with you about the two FICMs. FICM number one, which I already removed the stickers right here. He said this unit is cleaner with warranty labels. This unit was perfectly fine and wanted to get it rebuilt for reliability purposes. It was rebuilt but failed within 500 miles. Was sent back to SEI or SIA, sorry, but failed with no to who rebuild it again and could not provide me with an answer as to what went wrong. I have not reinstalled this unit because I don't trust it. Ficon 2, right here. This unit was purchased off eBay. This Ficon has been on my truck and will run until I put my trailer behind, and in about 10 minutes it will throw a check engine light and go into limp mode, code P1093, low fuel rail pressure, so I can use it. Please feel free to call me, and I have the VIN number just so diagrams and everything. But I mean, I immediately want to share. Sorry, let me cover this because I think his number is there. Um, this is I just open it, so they put a seal on top of a seal, but look at that. So this was kind of like this, right? So you can see the seal. Boy warranty if the seal is broken. They left the other seal. Then I didn't put anything in there, no sealing, no nothing, and you can see how. I mean, this is the sealing on these Ficums are it's really good, but you can see how that sticker, their sticker they put in there, is now stuck in the sealing area. So I'm gonna have to remove that. But that's the less of the worries. What I want to show you is the quality of the work. I mean, if you don't take the time to even clean your solders, which I mean, this looks like a 5-year-old is this repair. How can you even trust anything else, right? All right, so the next thing that I want to share with you, let me put the camera here. So I'm going to move or remove the unit itself. I'm going to take the sandblasted case, and this is what I have tell a lot of people. I don't sandblast units. The main reason I don't do that, if you want a unit to look like brand new, get a new one. I'm not here to paint it or color it or make it yellow, blue. No, no, no. I am here to repair. I do clean, obviously, the modules, but I'm not here to sandblast because all you're looking is making an old unit look like new. That's not, that is aesthetic. I'm not here for aesthetics. I'm here for repairs. So let me get this out of here. So just going to cut again the resealable seal out of here. Oh wow, what the heck is this? Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. These guys are a joke. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, I guess that's what you get for $200, right? I am not cheap, but it's because I do factory repairs. You're risking your money sending anything, especially a unit that expensive, because these units are expensive. Look at what they did. They filled this with a silicone. This is the first time I've seen this in my life. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with that. Look at the capacitor they put in here. Let me just show you a picture of what is supposed to be there so you understand why I'm laughing. The reason I'm laughing is because that is realistically a joke. Let me just see. Okay. Let me just show you one of burn ground. No, this is probably too far away. Let me just try to get another one. Give me just 1 second, guys, because I got so many here, but I want to show you a good picture, even though if you have followed my channel, you probably already have seen these ones, but if you have not, I want to show you what they should look. Yeah, that's a good picture. All right, so this is the original. So you can see, I mean, you think these capacitors are even close to that? Obviously not. This is a hard glue. Uh, what are you doing? What are you feeling this the whole side with a hot glue? Now this is going to be a problem for me. You want to see one of my repairs? Again, I have multiple ones, but let me just get a picture of a final because you'll see. I should have. Let me just leave that picture of the original here, and you'll see one that I have done or finished. Let me find the one. I'm just looking for the latest one. What was his name? Was Jim? I think it was Jim, right? Maybe I just have the videos. Let me see. Well, this is before I even put the sealant on it, in between the capacitors, because you do have to put silicone here, and that is just for vibration. So let me open the other picture. I want to do with it right here. So I can put this one here and then this one here, so you can see the difference on the color. Obviously, that doesn't matter, but the size of the capacitors is the correct one. You cannot just put any capacitor in here. Of course, this is why it's selling. And the problem is this can take down the main drivers. Why? Because this is to charge and discharge every time an ejector works. If you have something like this that a busher, because that is no other name for this one, touches and goes like this, it's a very high risk that now the driver or the pre-drivers or the foot injector is damaged. Um, it's hard to work with something like this. I'm going to record a separate video on the one on eBay that hopefully has not been touched. I'm not sure about the code, and I'm going to read the information on that. So I'm going to give two videos for Todd so he can see the one coming from eBay and this one. But yeah, this is definitely stay away from that company. They're definitely, I would not recommend to anybody to ever send anything to them. Again, that is a product, uh, my work. This is the original. Um, yeah, the unit it goes back fully tested, not a risk on this. All right, guys, I think it's enough time talking about this, but I promised Todd that I'm going to open it up and show this. I think that Andy from Florida was scammed by this company and they never refunded the money. And the problem is not just only refunded the money because I think they charge nothing, but now is this is a very expensive unit that might not be repairable. You want to try to get a new one, sorry, a used one of this one, so you're up to 2,000, 3,000. It all depends. So you get one a used one like that, and whatever 30-day warranty, but you have to send it to repair, to repair, and that is an extra amount of money. So if you have yours working properly and you can fix it, then you don't have to pay just to rebuild. But yeah, this is what happens most of the times when people with no, I don't know, with no beliefs, just wants money. I have a very good reputation because I am very transparent on my repairs and my tests, and you can see how this looks. I will show when this is done, if it can be repaired, how this will look after. So I'm going to probably, uh, I mean, not sure if I could put a mark in here, um, so we can remember the mark. Just going to put this line in here, that one line, so we can remember this one when it's done. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the video, try to contact Todd and do my test in here and see what I see, but look at this, what a joke. All right, guys, I finished the repairs on the number one. I have still not even touched or opened number two coming from eBay. But yeah, this one at least is good. As you will see shortly, I mean, this looks like a completely different module, uh, the way I do my repairs. So I'm going to just get an approach so you can still see the white mark that I put on this. And this now has a conformal coating applied to it. So as a water resistant, I apply 6 coats, new capacitors, all tested as in the Kurt Tracer as good. Both sides are protected. I'm going to flip this over just 1 second so you can see how that looks now, nice and clean and shiny as it's supposed to be. All right, so let's do the test for communication. So we right now have is powers and grounds, and then the CAN bus connected all the network. This is SAE J1939 serial bus that is the one the truck requires to communicate between the computer, the transmission, the glow plug controller, and the FICM, right? I also have this order diagram in here. Oh, I forgot to tell you that pins 90 and 91 are in the FICM. I'm going to make this a little bigger. So 90 negative, 91 positive. For this bench test, all I use is 2 grounds and connector. Well, that's actually um, marked with the numbers, so it's pretty easy to follow. So C1 pin 2 and C2 pin 114 are grounds, and then C1 pin 5 and C2 119 are the powers. All right, so I got the oscilloscope ready to go. I'm using 2 channels. I have set it up as 200 microseconds per division and 5 volts in each channel to see the communication. So let me power this up, in which you see that, okay, perfect. That is the communication. So that is the bus completely active. That means it's a good FICM. Now we are indeed having a completely good and working module. Just going to go a little further out so you can see how that communication looks. If you go, now I am in 5 milliseconds per division. The reason I'm going into 200 microseconds or so is to be able to see the signal better. Just to make sure that there are actually packages of communication, even though there is no other module to talk to, but this microprocessor is good. So thought, yeah, this is a good news. It's a good module. With this repair that I do, and this is probably going to last another 20 years or so. It was really hard to do. I mean, uh, I know, I'm not sure if I show how this was completely, but I want to show you also how it was under the repairs that that company did. I mean, this is a butcher. I mean, whoever is doing that is, I'm sorry, but you should not be working on electronics if this is what you do. I mean, realistically, this is unacceptable. I understand about a little flux here and there. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's hard to clean, but this glue that he applied here is a hot glue. Those are for flowers. You use that on flowers. So what are you putting this onto a module? I mean, it was so hard to get rid of all that junk because, I mean, look at that and look at this. I hope that the camera is picking up how nice and clean and how much effort I put onto this one to make it go back to the customer looking like brand new. And with my signature. My work is always looking like it's nobody has ever been here. Anyone that will open this up and might think that this is factory because it looks like factory. All right, but Todd, good news. Your first module is fully repaired. I will contact you shortly to see how you want to proceed before I jump the gun in the other one because I know that you bought this one in eBay. Not sure if you really want to proceed with that repair or not, and I want to take your word on that, especially since now we know that this is a fully working FICM. All right, guys, thank you so much for visiting the channel. And if you have one of these FICMs, please don't fall into those cheap repairs that are at the end. This. This is a butcher, and that's the problem when they don't know what they're doing. So this is the back of that module. How it was before, all dirty, all butchered. Um, this is how it look in the top. I have to get rid of all this silicone or a hot glue because it was covering all the drivers in order for me to do the test with the curve tracer, which passed perfectly. So all this module is tested as good. I just need to put the thermal paste because, and actually let me turn this off because since it's not connected to the board or the bottom, it's not enough. Sorry, it's not enough surface to dissipate the temperature, and I don't want to damage it. Although it's not running in the car, it's still getting warm up. But yeah, everything is good to go. So again, if you have a FICM, I am your best choice, no doubt about it. Yes, send it over. If I tell you they can be repaired, it's because it can be repaired. And when it goes back to you, it's fully tested and functional. This is a plug and play. You will not need to do anything, and this will be, like I said, good for probably another 20 years or so because I use only top quality materials and components. So again, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.